Hey there team, and welcome to a very solemn episode 7. We are still grieving, still reeling from the loss of Tremac, as it really has shaken our new fledgling confederation. But we will carry on and just try to make do. We'll end our turn here, I think. Oh, spy? Nope, spy's already moved. Yeah. Diplomats, forgot to move diplomats, but that's okay. We are going to be continuing on with the plan for the most part. It's nothing has changed. Tremac is dead, but Tremac, as I said at the start of this campaign, Tremac made it very clear that he will not live to see the end of this. He will not live to see a fully united Enedwaith. So it's something that people were prepared for. And they will try to carry on and see what can be done now. But yeah, it's gonna be tough. It's definitely gonna be tough without, of course, Tremac's unit, which was a Guardians of Enedwaith, which I'm not gonna be able to get for some time. And then, of course, it was also very difficult. It's gonna be difficult without Tremac's guiding hand throughout this campaign. So I need to start developing some command skills for some of my other chieftains. Oh, interesting. They're just marching through my lands. I didn't see that coming. Okay. Now the Dunlendings might want peace. They will not get it. Oh, they're double diplomating it today. They're moving around me. Okay. I really want to get Fosca over to Dun Larach, but I don't want to move Fosca by himself. I think he would get grabbed and wiped out. So I need to be careful with that. Money is something I'm looking at here because I did just recently lose a massive amount of men, so I'm interested to see how much money I really get. Quite a bit. Oh wait, Dun Larach has fallen, and that, to be honest, is yeah, that's pretty much what happened. And this is the other thing, like if Tremac had lived, then the people of like Dun Larach would have not been destroyed in the same way. But alas, grim news has reached the ears of the Dunlendings. For those who have hoped their city would be spared from the upcoming onslaught were wrong. The weak walls and the few watchtowers were no match for the catapults and rams that they invaded. We did have rams. They prowled in the besieged settlement like maggots do from a rotten wound, and the Dunlendings who were resisting have been killed with no mercy. Many of them now lie on the ground with their brothers and companions at arms besides. Their blades could not match the weaponry of their foes. Their blades did actually a bloody good job against our weaponry, just as their clothes and simple leather armour did not protect them from the blows. Their armour was far superior to ours, but we have dealt with them all the same, and they are done now. Mordor has total domination, apart from financial. Londair, great. Recruitment report, nice. And hostilities are actually interesting. Okay, so hostilities have ceased now between the High Elves and. Okay, well that's good. In our minds, you know, that's a solid thing. So let's have you move back to Bree, and you up there remain. He's going to remain at Thorns Halls for a little bit longer, just to be watchful over what's going on. He doesn't really want to upgrade that right now. It doesn't. No, chicken farming. Well, actually, sorry. Bettering our army is something we need to do. Let's get some leather tanners. How much is that costing us? Not much. We should have done it a long time ago. Sorry. I'm thinking at Hulk Food. Still, they're building chicken farms. What do we want to recruit? Let's get a river scout. Actually, no. Let's just get. What do we want? How long do you take? 3 turns. Damn. Some more of these. Let's get them. He is moving east to Herot. Can Herot do any nice recruitment? No. Well, they can get some war chanters, but might as well. Yeah, like might as well grab some war chanters there. I do want a war chanter unit in every one of my armies, is the thing. So no, Bardvin needs some sort of protection. But as I said, like they've got an armory, and I did see how nice that armory was. But no, we're okay. You're almost completed that armory, Forel, and your army here. Retraining? Can we? We can't. Let's try to construct something that will benefit that. Herbalists, communal farming, armory, market. No, nothing will. Let's hold fire on development there. This is another thing with kind of it being a somewhat narrative campaign. Like, there's no way that I could get building supplies there right now, so I'm not gonna construct that. I'm not saying I won't go against that in another time, but just I'll try not to. Can you recruit? You can! Enedwaith warriors! Fantastic! Get some. Poorly armoured, but like actually kind of solid in a fight. And I love the aesthetic of them, so we're going to be trying to use them as much as we can. And as we saw, they moved around us, which is very strange. Could you actually reach them? You could, but not before they did. I think they're actually going to go back. Yeah, so they've moved through our territory. Bit disrespectful, but not we're not going to chase them right now. Not until this army arrives, which is not too far off now. Then Siduri, any upgrades you want? Fishery. Fisheries are nice. Let's pop down a fishery, I think. Good stuff. And yeah, good. I think that's us ending our turn there, because we just can't do anything here, really. And Fosca, unless Fosca wanted to move with both of these units, but that would leave these positions undefended. Corial is going to actually give over both of the Enedwaith hunters. How good are you? You're not bad, but no. He needs to prove that he can do this without, yeah. Foreign needs to prove that he can. Wow, your command just bumped up. Good. I guess. What did he? Clan's crown. Ah, nice. Okay, that's good. That gives him a little bit more power. So good. But still, he needs to prove that he can do this without another chieftain sort of leaning over his shoulder and basically just telling him exactly what to do. Have you guys book it over there too, even though we are doing some more recruitment right now. Londair, you cannot really recruit. Awesome. So yeah, I'm still paying for my lack of recruitment buildings across my nation. But oh crumbs, I've forgotten my diplomat. I'll get that done soon. But we're starting to sort that out, and it's getting there. So hopefully if we are still making money, then we'll keep developing some stuff. You know, but we need more forces. We need Dunland gone. Prefer at least in the main Dunland proper. Dunland regions in the north, we're not really bothered with them. Bree can hopefully deal with that, and if not, then yeah, no, the Dunnish people need to go. As for Tharbad, I'm debating whether or not to take Tharbad. It's not high on the priorities. Priority number one is to secure Enedwaith territory, so to secure the old Dunnish homeland. Once that is secured, we will begin preparation. Are you sieging me? Do it, do it, do it, do it. Good boy. He is doing it, right? He's not just sitting there. He's taking a sweet ass time, but he's doing it. Good. I'm gonna sally. They're doing it here too, and once again, I'm gonna sally. I suspect. I'll see what they've got, but yeah. It's all captains though. Give me some characters to kill, friends. Come on, Dunland. But no, we can't just let them. Even though we would really dunk on them in a siege, we've shown how strong we are in an open field, even without a general. Asgiliath under attack. Settlement besieged. Settlement besieged. Bjorn's Hall once again besieged, but they beat it back last time. Hopefully they do so again. Recruitment completed from Alkford. What have they got in this army anyway? We should be able to see that because they are sieging us. Farmhand Pikes, Champions, and Axemen. With the amount of archers that we have on the agenda here, this is not something that they can handle. See this? Great. It thinks that it stands a chance. I guess it's because it's got the armor, but I'm not auto-battling that. It would give me a terrible result if I auto-battled it. But I think I've got a decent chance here. Oh, that's cool. Oh, I love the shadow there, like the massive sort of Sauron shadow as he sort of is dead. Spirit sort of getting sold. What happened to Sauron's spirit, actually? Yeah. Oh, fantastic. Like, well, where are my reinforcements coming from? Somewhere close by, I think. Oh, haha, good. Well, that's awesome. Of course, Elder Guildsmen are my generals now. Just speed it on up. My plan is just, you know, with the exception of, well, most of their forces are unshielded. So even though my archers here are pretty pitiful, they're still archers, and there's still quite a lot of them. So put you guys in a group, please, and you will be my javelin throwing duo. And then the Grey Flood Axemen just on the right flank, just getting ready to storm right down the hill when they do decide, because usually when I start to shoot them, they will realise, like, oh, we're outgunned, we need to go on the attack. And when that is, oh dang, turn it off for a minute. And when they actually get set up, we'll reform it. Usually when they're like, yep, okay, we're outdone here, we need to charge. And when that's the case, we will come at them with our Grey Flood Axemen, hopefully just hitting a slight, a slamming side shot. And Corel and Fjord, I think. It's something like that. I really should know the name of my own clan leader right now. Awesome. Yeah, if you can reach them, hit their champions, please. And you guys, hit their hunters. And we'll see how effective this. It won't be, but they're kind of clumped up, so it won't be too bad. Of course, some of these guys do have armor upgrades dotted across the forces. They're quite like beefy with their sort of padded leather there. Oh, come on, you're firing now, right? I'm not seeing any hits. I don't think they've fired yet. Just taking their sweet ass time. Okay, they're firing now, and it's proving to be totally ineffective. Totally ineffective. Come on, boys. You're shooting at them, right? Yeah, like no hits. Why? Well, what's going on here? Looks like they're dry firing. Yeah, they're just totally dry firing. What the hell? Move forward, boys. Gosh dang it, idiots. Right, hopefully that was just a case of they were like out of range. I was quite surprised by that sort of range. So, okay, now they are actually firing. Good. Yeah, they're reacting to it and they are dying. So, yep, hunters, please. Actually, both on the champions because they're pretty solid in melee. And the farmhand pikes, we'll get them. We will get them when we get them. Corel, let's have you come around for a hard right flank. And once again, generals are on guard mode. Need to always sort of make sure to turn that off at the start of battle. Not really too worried about what I throw a javelin at here. I'm happy with any of these targets taking a hit. Farmhand pikes are definitely something that the poor axemen really would struggle to deal with. But hit them, and yeah, no, keep hitting those guys. They're gonna start hitting us with their clan hunters. Ooh, damn. Yeah, get you moving around because we do not want that. I think we're gonna unfortunately have to get our axemen in the fight because I just don't want them to sit and shoot at us. Is all. Yeah, try and get the just coming screaming down the hill should upset them for sure. And Dunher champions panicking a bit. Get around, just turn on fire at will. So if anything. And you guys too are already on fire well. Go into that farmhand pike unit. You guys start hammering that pike unit too. Axemen, don't take that fight if you don't have to. Just start moving away while we really pour shots into them. Oh, no, good. That's the right side. Luckily, it's not going to be the side that just gets that forend is on. Start getting some close range shots there, please. And nice. How are these axemen doing? Very well, actually. Good stuff. As I say, I like the Axemen. I think they're very cheap, of course. And no doubt, like, once I actually start facing up against some real quality, they're going to be getting eviscerated. But they're doing alright. And as I say, I hope once I do get them some armor upgrades and such, they start to become decent. Good unloading on them. And now that, yeah, oh shoot, you guys get stabbed in the back, aren't you? That's a shame, sorry about that. You guys are almost done, so just overwhelming them like this should, yeah, just really swallow up that pike unit, and it should be done. Shoot those clan hunters. Forend will run on down to deal with them momentarily. Those champions are really not too impressive in melee. I always look at them and I think the Ferodrum javelins, and I'm like, oh no, they're quite fearsome in melee. Don't risk it. But no, they are not the Ferodrum javelins. And both archer units hit in actually. Oh, he's doing all right. No, just get him over there to get some back shots into these clan axemen, please. Give a quick blow of your horn. Not really for any major reason, just because I like the sound of it. And axemen keep on coming. And some around here. Yeah, they're getting dominated. They're still shooting into those clan hunters. Have you guys run on down to interrupt the firing of them. And you guys shoot right point blank into the backs of the clan axemen. Good. Ah, they're broken now. But either way, I'd like to just get most of these guys dealt with. Oh, nice. Right in the back. These guys have marched into our territory and, you know, sieged our province. As much as it pains him, which I don't know if it does, in all honesty. Like, Forend he's very much efficiency is key. You know, he's got a very sort of civilized man mindset, because of course he is. He's born and raised in Londair. So Tremac's kind of ideas are certainly not lost on him, you know, but they are. If these people need to die, they'll die, and there's not as much emotion in it. Like, as I say, he's off to lead these armies, not really because he feels like I am the Moot Lord and I need to do it. He's doing it because it's like the Moot Lord. I need to be seen leading armies. I need to be seen that I'm brave, or people will not listen to me. So that's why he's doing it. And yeah, these people have attacked us, and if we let them go, even if we ransom them for money, like, they'll just come back. They need to die. So yeah, it's as much as it sucks, like, it's just got to be done. And Kirill, of course, is totally fine with that, and he will, because of course they attacked his people. They attacked the people of the Hirotsker clan. So yeah, Hirotsker. Yeah, dandy. So he will give them an archer unit. Still not really enough. He needs this force before I'm willing to send him off into siege. You guys keep on heading down. You guys could actually recruit and then move around. Yeah, River Boys and an Axeman. As I say, I should have been recruiting more of those Axemen throughout this campaign. No. So we need to. I think we do need to sally out and strike them. Kind of annoys me that you can't see what the army has that's assaulting you. Clan Axemen, beefy unit, and the Clan Raiders and the Horsemen. But we still have spears. I think we do need to sort of sally out and deal with them, because if we let them gather, then it's going to be a pain in the ass, especially if they're coming at us from different sides. As I say, me being a ranged focus faction, even my javelins are my ranged focus, I want the enemy to be clumped together. So that's a big thing of it. Oh, of course, this is how sallying works in this game. Gather up, boys. Yeah, I keep thinking Warhammer, where it's just like, oh yes, we'll sally out into the middle of nowhere. What do they want? Yeah, of course they run away. Get you guys out. Get you guys out too, please. And what do we have in terms of a spear line? Nothing really too impressive. We have suffered a lot of losses here. You guys out. Not many war chanters, and as I say, I would like to keep some some form of Tremac alive, so Tremac's wife could do with surviving. We are. Oh yeah, we've still got quite a lot of keepers too. They're running from us. Like, are they? They're not just going to run right off the field. Did the AI do that in this game? I think they might. When you sally out and they're like, oh, we actually can't win this fight. They just go, just dab out. That'd be a real pain in the ass. I want to wipe them out here. Get the archers over here on the right, please. Get the jabs formed up behind, please. And cavalry over far left. And the moot keepers in the back lines for the final fight, really. And let them get there. They still moving? No, they're not. They just move all the way back. They don't run off the field. That's good. We will advance, of course, with caution. Oh, oopsie daisies. Wrong group. Exclude the cav, but grab that swordsman. And move it. Times 6, right? Yeah, good. As for their forces, the horsemen are not an issue as long as I'm not dumb. The horsemen are not an issue. Apart from that, we've got the raiders and the axemen, which individually, yeah, once again, kind of a problem, but like not really. The river spears will be able to keep them busy for long enough, or the moot keepers, because I'll need to send the moot keepers forward because my river spears will need to be watching out for cav. They'll keep them busy long enough for all of my ranged power to sort of work its magic. And continuing forward. Yeah, I've actually lost a lot of my ranged power, as I say, but should still be alright. This should be in range of the archers, right? No, we're not. Archers can kind of go for whatever they really want. Cav, Dunlanding horsemen are probably the best target for us, but I'm happy with whatever. Because we in the trees we don't really see an anti-large bonus, or the cav are not. Actually, I think cav do suffer like a speed. I think they're slower in forests in medieval too, but I couldn't say that for certain. Now the raiders I think are better armored, and yeah, I think the raiders they do have better armor, so I'm just wanting to cull their numbers a little. So let's open fire on the clan axemen for a minute and see what they want to do. If they just want to sit and tank this damage, then that's great. Like, I'm happy enough to just use up all of my river archers on them. And yeah, we're dropping some of them, not dropping heaps, but a few. Love to have another unit of these clan river archers. Oh, nice! They're running, so they're exposing their right side to me there. So that shield, that little shield value that they have, is keeping some of them alive. Is gone. Let's actually switch target on the raiders now, so that we're hurting that a little bit more. Cav might even move into my range. Yeah, down to 190. Taking out a few of the raiders. Wow, quite a few of the raiders. Damn. Good stuff, boys. Yeah. As I say, I like the river archers. They're not exceptional or anything, but they do what you need them to do, and they do it pretty cheap. We saw there, Dunlanding horsemen got in range. I switched target to them. Just try to mince as many of them down as I can, and unfortunately, I think that's that. But I'm content with the amount of damage my archers have done. Kind of really sort of taking them down a peg, and a little bit more to my level. Let's shift on around though, because we do need to turn our focus to them so that we get our jabs used up now, and they are moving. So let's go back to 1 times speed. Grey Flood horsemen, get back on here. Get you guys over there. You guys hide in the forest. That's fine. Start chanting, please. Ah, we do. Good. We do have some river swordsmen. Angren raiders. You are all about hitting those Dunlanding raiders, and yeah, you guys too. That's all right. Archers, we're probably going to need you to do some flanking attacks, so that is fine with me. River swordsmen, watch out for that. Get those Dunlanding boys. Good, they're having a good fight there. Alright, intercept that. Move up, please, and move up. Get a better hit. And the cav as well, actually. You need to jump on forward. Yeah, the river axemen are loving that fight up against our spears. which is not what we want, so... Or clan axemen, sorry. But we should hold the line pretty nicely. Ah, damn, those poor spearmen took a nasty charge, but they should win. Still, backed up by a few swordsmen there. Just to make sure we do get a victory there. Come around the flank here. But, yeah, you're on fire at will, so you'll be doing nicely. That's where my general is, that's good. Oh dear. Keep on coming, boys. And keep on coming. My war channers are not getting in the way of any javelins, which is good. They're broken. They might come back. Yeah. Either way. Mootkeepers taking some losses, but not doing too bad. Oh damn, yeah, of course, their range is really not too impressive. They're broken still. They should run off the map. I shouldn't have to worry about them, I don't think. One touch might break these raiders. Yes, it did. And yeah, they're busted. They're absolutely busted. Since Tremac's wife has a lot more sway here, she's in charge, even though the general is part of the horsemen. I'm gonna have her sort of be in control of this little operation. Now that, as I say, the Gardens of Enedwaith are gone, they finished up here and then they left. So she is not going to be allowing any executions to take place. These people, like, this is basically the same as if an army was being run by Tremac himself. So it's gonna be a release, I think. Depending on the money, it might be a ransom, but might end up being a release. Good, bring him down, and just sort of swamp him on forward. Yeah, no, I think it'll be a ransom, because she knows that even though these men are, you know, they're Enedwaithian, and Tremac would have wanted them to be released, because in their, you know, they are just trying to reclaim their homeland. We've come in and we've grabbed their capital. They're coming in to try and take it back. This is a totally fair and reasonable thing for them to do. So, you know, we shouldn't execute them. So we're going to be ransoming them, unless it's a very low amount of money, because she needs this money to sort of spend on troops to relieve this force. To relieve this fort to keep the war going. And so that's really not much. A lot of axemen secured. Ooh, I don't know. What would she want to do? She's of course infuriated by the loss of her husband, but you know, at the hands of the Dunlendings. But that's not, you know, that's not the fault of every Dunlending. That was the fault of their chieftain, and their chieftain is dead. So she would be very willing to release them. But I don't. Yeah, I think that's kind of what she would do. Just basically kick their ass, get them out of here type thing. It's just axemen. It's just the real plebeian axemen. Yeah. Yeah, no, they would just be released. So just get the hell out of here, and then set up again. We cannot retrain or recruit anything. Damn. Do we want to? No, that's fine. That's fine. It'll just take us some time to be able to do that. Forend. That's his name. Good. Do we want to move on right now? No. Wait until the boys get here. Diplomats. Yes. Dalian diplomat up here, or the diplomat to Dale, of course. Lake Town is a very interesting place. Oh, he's cool. Yeah, Lake Town is a very interesting place. It's definitely somewhere that he would want to go and visit. And we are trading, and they are also letting us see their stuff. Wow, they are supreme power. It's very cool to see from Dale. Have they taken Erebor? Oh, boys, they took Erebor. Now, they might lose it again, because they do not have much of a garrison. And the king, the original king, I'm pretty sure that's the first. Yeah, pretty sure he's the first guy that turns up, has come to try and take it back. But they have armies prepared and ready to withstand them. So, dear me, the dwarves not doing so well over here, but at least the Dalians are able to resist it. I think, what do I want to do with him? Because we've kind of visited everywhere now. Everybody that I'd want to speak to. Lothlorien we've done. Yeah, I think, to be honest, he might just set up in near Esgaroth. Esgaroth. And prepare for that then, yeah. Okay, cool. Apart from that, Chicken farming, always solid. Dirt paths, very nice. I think Lawn Dare, because he knows the potential of Lawn Dare. Forehead knows how powerful it can become if we work on it, and so he will very much be wanting to do that. Any other upgrades here and there? Karas could upgrade something. Grain exchange, chicken farming, I think. Chicken farming is just the way to go right now for growth. They could get chicken farming, but I know he likes fish, but hey. Communal farming, probably. Herbalist, yeah. Actually, you get herbalist too, because I need you guys to start getting that herbalist trait. And nice. Oh wait, shoot, recruitment. Do we want to do any recruitment anywhere? He's recruiting up here, but that's about all he can get. Yeah, he's recruiting there. No, I think we're good for recruitment. You can get some angry raiders at some point. You could retrain. You could retrain. Let's do that. Awesome, and we'll end. So, spy moving off east to Bree to observe that situation. I do expect the Dunlandings will be kind of... Well, I've taken 2 provinces from them. 2 of their sort of original provinces. So that will definitely hurt them. But I think a lot of those provinces in the north are much better quality. So they might still be able... And Tharbad itself, of course. So they'll be able to keep up this attack. As for Tharbad, Forend will be very keen to take Tharbad. Just because it is... Like Londare, it is a shell left behind by the Dunedain, and that is a very tempting thing to secure. So I could see him trying to pursue that and get a hold of it, but still he's got to follow Tremac's original idea of dealing with the Dunland Heartland, or Dunlanding Heartland right now. Once the Dunlanding Heartland is secured, we can turn our attention northward. Isengard, of course, I will be, as well, that's what Harek is preparing to do. He's going to be declaring war on Isengard and spreading south to secure the territory that we need there. As much as Harek may have had issues with the Druidain people in the beginning, I'm going to be trying to recruit from mercenaries quite a few Druidain individuals to my side to prepare for his operation. But no, of course, Druidain had set up a little sort of raiding camp. I don't know how best to sort of describe that, because I don't really know if the Druidain are known for their raiding. I don't think they'd really do too much of that, but either way, we will be preparing to push them, to recruit them now. Good, and great. Alliance ooh, okay, boys. Okay, well, that's interesting. Definitely good news for Dale and whatnot. Good, so these war chanters are here. You guys join Forehead. Then, love roads. Do love roads. Muster ground, great. Herbalist though. Trying to get some herbalists dotted about. I want my generals to start getting those traits. I've seen how effective they can be. I think now that they've got a bit of freedom, yeah, like definitely. Any recruitment? No, nothing. No. Retraining? No, but I'd love to, but they need to get moving. Both of them? All of them? Yeah. What we'll do? Yes. Everybody here is going to move.
Yes, my lord.
And they're going to be replaced by you, and that's fine. Actually, you and you will be okay. We'll move over there. And you are moving off to go and meet up with this army and see what we want to do with it. It's not in a good shape. It really isn't in a good way right now. Now, how is that force in general, actually? Frick. Maybe I do need another Enedwaith hunter. And together with that, and possibly mercenaries, if we can recruit. Can we recruit some mercenaries in Dunland? No, we cannot. Try to get in there and smash them out. The new lord, Chieftain Freka, is in charge there, and we're going to try to batter him on out. He's got a tannery. Interesting. Keep the spy in position, observing all of that. These forces will be arriving Karas soon. Nice. So what will that really give him there? He'll have these three, a little bit more. It's not an impressive force really. Can we get? He'll send these. Actually no, they'll do it together. I think they'll do it together because pushing south here means that actually frees up, you know, Lond Angren from any sort of troubles. So, do we want to push east? No, I think we want to push south, secure that. That just destroys that as a threat, and great. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So they'll move there, meet up in the middle, and keep on pushing south. Great stuff. Now, do we want to actually sort of do a little bit more? I think we do. As much as I do not want to just recruit clansmen, I just think we need the manpower. You two, yeah. Just to kind of overwhelm anything that we might be facing. We can just disband them as soon as the operation's over anyway. You guys, anything you want? Probably the town upgrade, actually. Yeah, let's get that done. He will, of course, overseen by Cameron. He'll be expanding the town in a way that he feels is respectful to the forest. So that's good for him. And diplomat, yeah, he's waiting there. Other diplomat, you are here. Foldberg is still held by Isengard. Let's probably just have you head back to Alkford. Kind of just if we do need to do anything more. I might actually have him go up to Bree and see if we can maybe trade for like map information again or something. Just see if there's... Oh, crumbs. Damn, I should have had him move during my turn. But it's good to see that the Breelanders are sending a lot more troops east. You know, that's great. I do love the look of the Bree, like that sort of attire is such a cool design. Really, really have enjoyed it over the years of Third Age. I should have moved him too, yeah, just so I can actually get a good idea of what is going on with Erebor. Most likely that army came back, and together with the garrison of Erebor, they were able to mince what was left of the attacking force of Gundabad. Would be nice, of course, if Dale would give Erebor back to the dwarves, but it's fair enough that they want to hold it. Keeps us sort of safe, really. I think Erebor's kind of spread themselves a bit too thin and have really focused a bit too much on Rune, and that's kind of, you know, a bit dicey for them. Dunland just seems to be pouring units out and then just, oh, really? I guess they're just trying to ambush me. Dunlanding's moving down. They're just scattering everywhere, sending another attack force west. But that will be destroyed just the same, my friend. Just the same as your last. Remnants of Angmar. Nice. I don't. Well, yeah, there are a few independent realms north of me. I was about to say I don't know how many independent realms there still are. But just because I've not really expanded my north, they're still there. Chicken farming, good, completed. A lot of boys. Ardenaim. Ah, fantastic. Okay, we did think that was going to happen. Well, wait. Oh, okay. Ardenaim are going on the warpath now. I am interested to see how that goes. So they're at war with Mordor, and sorry, they broke the alliances with Mordor. They're only at war with Khand. So, yeah, that's Bree. Whoops. Yeah, I know. Nothing. Oh, right, so they pushed them straight on out. They pushed them all the way on out. That's good to see. Well done, Bree. Less Dunlandings for us to kill. No. We do have some money. I probably should build something. Nothing here they would really want to construct. Siduri. Could get an armory, just keep them a little bit safe, but they're so close to Londair that, you know, they just don't need it. Londair itself, no, it's fine. Alkford. Any upgrades for the military side of things? I think Leather Tanner is what we want from Alkford. Then up here, I think probably a port. Well, let's probably look at military construction first before we spend the last of our money. You are, I think you're just gonna move right on down. Yeah, smash the capital. Oh, damn, that's a shame. Anything of note in the south? No, nothing. Foska.
Yes,
Foska, you are... Oh, that's awesome. Yeah. Captain Furish. Yeah. Oh god, there's some big armies here. Oh, either way, he is going to arrive. Anything to be retrained? Yes. Well, some. Just upgrading their armor, I suspect. But hey, that's fine. Now, so many of these units are so badly damaged, but Foska will gather together what he can and prepare to march east and secure the final position there. You guys get inside. I think Bardven does need to send some more troops though. But what will they send? Uckfoot? Can you recruit some stuff? Yes, you can. As much as I do want farmhand pikemen, I just don't think I'll get them. Archers there, and Elder Guildsmen are nice, but no. Let's just get some more men there, and we'll be sending that up to reinforce Foska. You know, I think we can maybe disband some of these guys now. Disband you and disband you. This is full, right? That's full. And there's no other forts in this area. There are not. No. So yeah, let's. They're costing us such a little amount of money though. Nah, like he's kind of debating whether trying to go, you know, whether he should try and go for Tharbad is the thing, and just secure the north of the Gwathlo. I think he might do it. There's just because everybody is pushing north into Bree. No, he wait for now. And yeah, he unfortunately missed that. Get over here. Missed it, but yeah, good. Now he will want to leave behind something. Leave an archer and leave a standard clansman. But with that should be fine. Military build policy, growth build policy, please. Now you'll be taking everything, I think. Yeah. Our Angren is safe for the most part, I'd say. There's the only threat to Angren is this southern Isengard position. So just if they can meet up and take it, then that is Urdrek over the moon, and Urdrek can actually sort of prepare to leave. Then he can really start to pour a lot of money into ports and start thinking about all that land clearance. Let's get that. Bardven, let's get you a leather tanner, I think. Yeah, grab you a leather tanner because you are quite a busy troop production province for me. Grab a Grey Flood Raider. I can always appreciate a Grey Flood Raider. And actually send off some axemen. Send them straight over here. Is this not fast? Yeah, send them this way. I always feel safer moving south rather than north. And yeah, these guys come into my territory, but they'll be smashed wherever they come to. Let's have my diplomat. As I say, move in sight off the Lonely Mountain. Yeah, this is a really nice position because you've got Dale, you have Erebor. Actually, oh no, Gundabad did take it. And now that they've got a defensive position, Gundabad is going to be a little bit tougher to dislodge. So, okay, cool. Either way, interesting stuff. And I think we will end that turn now. Oh yeah, no spy. Oh no, yep, he's already done it. Yeah, good. Oh, Menglin has been retaken by Bree. That's a great sign. Yeah, Bragnas. It will be ours one day, but it's not technically part of Enedwaith as a whole. It's not something I need to take. But it's just an Enedwaithian type settlement. So we could do with having it as our own. Kingdom of Dale. Oh, yeah. More reinforcements just to help out. I think they should be able to take him. But no, it's always good to have a few more men. Interesting the peace between Erdluin and the High Elves. I think that should hold. I don't see them fighting again anymore. I think if they reform trade, if they start getting trade deals sorted out again, I think that'll be them happy. Right, we've got some Isengard forces coming to Karas. The Dun Landing's moving down there. Just hanging out with each other. Okay, good. Maybe a trade deal of some sort, or not a trade deal, No, no, peace. I kind of thought maybe peace, but no, I think Dunland knows that they're kind of on their way out. Ah, okay. Good thing we didn't just delete those units. Now this is one of these situations where I do not want to sally out. Argonne has got some seriously nice walls, and I think I finished building a. Ooh, if you attack me and then the garrison comes out, this is perfect. Right, okay, yeah, so he's coming out with Eisenmarch Axemen, which again, up against us, up against our, like, low armor value, they're not super duper effective. Again, Berserkers, armor piercing unit. Yeah, I'm content with this. It doesn't like our chances, but I think I've got some decent ones. Of course, the general himself is there. Oh wow, that's lovely, isn't it? It's a great shot. What is that meant to be? I don't know where that's meant. Dale? No, I don't know. Could be something from one of the other ages as well. Like there are some, there's a lot of shots that are not from the Third Age. I think. I might be wrong in that. Oh yeah, well yeah, we've got a lot of people from there that are not from the Third Age in these images. Get you out of there. Not great quality. Let's just see where they're coming in from. Oh, are they actually wanting to come at us? Does that be an interesting thing? Oh yeah, I think they might. Because they did attack us, so they might just do that. I really should have just deployed elsewhere, but I kind of just expected that I'd be able to like leave and then go and smash their guys that are coming in. Get you chanting. Moot Keepers, you are kind of my first attack force, and the Axemen, try and rush up this hill first. We're just going to be dismantling them with javelin fire and archer fire too, of course. And hopefully, then by the time they actually reach us in melee, oh, Berserkers, of course, fantastic. Don't worry about the Dunlanding Raiders. Is that where the general is? The general's in with the Dunlanding Raiders. Interesting. Yeah, not like the standard like general's bodyguard, which I would have thought would be better, but. Have the Grey Flood Raiders come around the side, and individually, like, well, if they fought us all together, we would lose this. But the fact that they are sort of coming at us is fantastic for us. Both of you guys, like, really hammer those guys, please. Do we want? I don't know. No, yeah, get one unit of the Grey Flood Raiders going into the Berserkers, please. Our armor-piercing jabs from the Elder Guildsmen will hold off for now. But not for long, and they'll come into one of the nicer units that's attacking from behind, probably the Eisenmarch Axemen, I suspect. Yeah, probably. Oh, there's 2 units of Eisenmarch Axemen. Very nice. They're going to be charging us there. Oh, damn, we're taking bloody fire, aren't we? Oh, silly me. Get you guys moved back, please. Oh, gee, per se, those poor Dunlanding Berserkers got absolutely shredded. Raiders there. And just get ready for swarming them, please. Those Berserkers might come back, but they might not. And jabs get... Nah, no point. Don't need them. Yep, that's them busted. So if you want to just try to capture as many as you can, we will be killing these guys. It's just the way it's got to be done. No Tremac niceness here. The Dunlandings have shown their real worth, and in time we will be able to get the Dunlandings back as a people that we can appreciate, a people that we can accept as part of Enedwaith. But this is not today. You know, today the Dunlandings are a threat to us, and we need to accept that, and we need to prepare for it. We cannot be too kind to these people that have shown us nothing but hate. To the great upset of many people like Fosca and, of course, Tremac's surviving wife. Run off up here, and you too. Either that, oh yeah, good. So it's just the Eisenmarch Axemen now. Really, that's our only major threat, but. If we get a charge in with the Grey Flood Axemen, that will be it over. There's no general in this unit. Actually, no, there's no general in this unit, so it will just be a case of charging at them and hopefully breaking them. How do you swing this? Jeepers sake. I love that line. Keep on running. Yeah, a lot of massacres there. Well, a lot of corpses. 0% of ours killed. That is what you want to see. Just a lot of jabs thrown, some arrows fired. That is definitely the perfect Enedwaith battle right there. Well, it's not over yet. We are going to lose. We're going to take some casualties, unfortunately. But the Moot Keepers have shown, as I say, their worth. And being able to sort of withstand that. Double archers coming into them. They've got a shield on their back. I don't know if that counts. Sometimes it doesn't. Oh, wow, they're getting bloody ravaged there. You guys, get ready for a javelin in the hell out of those Eisenmack. Sorry, I've always said Eisenmark. It's Eisenmack. Axeman. Nice, cool. Right, jabs. Get ready, boys. Just fire well. I've got no issue with what you go for today. And get them stuck in there too. You guys are on firewall already. Axeman, go, please, brother. And keep that up there too. And that should be it. Fine and dandy. The war chanters, get a bit closer. But you're doing your chanting. Eisenmack Axeman, get over there, please. Where are you? You can't really find a target, can you, from that angle? So get around. Because those Eisenmack Axemen are having a good time up against our Grey Flood Axemen. Yeah, we are going to take losses, of course, but it is what it is. Let's try and save your lives for a bit, guys. No need to throw you in. I will be pretty frivolous with the lives of my Javelineers once they have used up their ammunition, but not today, not today. Oh, goodness me, those Eisenmack Axemen are trying to push on around. Ooh, get some jabs into them. Boys, get some jabs into them. And the overwhelming attack there should be enough. Another unit coming in should break them. And these guys are absolutely point blanking them. Will be a nice sight as well. Oh, jeepers sake, those poor boys. Just this is what you want. Nice foresty battleground. Your javelin in your hand, you know, your buddies by your side, and just settling some grudges with a fallen clan. That's you can't ask much better. You just can't. That's pure life there. Get in there too, and forend jump into melee. People will definitely want to see that. I see the war chanters are kind of like they're battle nuns to an extent. They're definitely not nuns. Of course, they get married, have children and such, but they are they keep the faith very much amongst the clans. So it would be a case of charging up, and the elder guildsmen, the forend, are kind of out of ammunition, and they kind of just march up like, oh well, you getting stuck into the fight now. That's kind of what you should. That's where you should be, Lord. But yeah, so he would have done it anyway. Of course. Damn old screaming woman telling you what to do. But it's good morale, boys. You're surrounded on all sides, and you're still holding. Still yelling out with that horn. For Enedwaith, indeed. Yeah, we are almost dealt with them there. But no, they're sturdy. Good armor. So this is, of course, my Grey Flood Axemen will never have armor this solid. But this is kind of the deal that I'm hoping to get with them. Something like that. Now, where is Forend himself? Of course. Oh, he's bloodied. He's bloodied, but he's in a... Oh, he is quite in a dicey spot. There are a lot of axemen around him. He needs to be seen in the fight. He needs to be there. But that doesn't mean he has to be silly with his life. This just means that, he does need to fight. And now that the war chanters are wanting a piece of this action too. There's no chance of us losing our morale here, so if they can just jump on it and smash what's left too. Oh, everybody. What were you guys? Grey Flood Raiders, get back in there. But yeah, once again, morale with those axemen. Incredibly impressive. And Dunland showing their worth. They are, there's nothing that sort of brings... It's a tough situation where you're prideful in your fellow countrymen, or in the form of the Dunlandings. They have clearly fallen, but when you have a situation like this where they fight down until the last man, as they fighting down to the death there, and you're like, yeah, damn, you guys really are something. 100% fantastic. But Forend will be executing them here, because, as I say, if we don't, they're just going to run into the fort. It's just got to be done. This is not... Yeah, as I say, it's kind of just the efficiency mindset coming through again. Just Forend just saying, like, yeah, this we either kill them now or we fight them again later. So, no. What we need to... Nice image again. Good mountains there. Not tremendous... Oh, a lot of these raiders. Jesus. Sorry, man. And they're coming on around to there. And these guys are actually... Oh, are they wanting to fight us again now? No, they're just marching up against us. I don't think they're going to fight us. You guys too? I'll check the time. I think we might be getting near the end of the episode there. A lot of very battle heavy these last 3 episodes, but kind of good for that, because we had a few just like no battle episodes for a while, so it's good to just get some that we are just very battle heavy. Orthanc flourishes. That's not what you want to see. Turning his back on the Valar and pursuing a course of total domination was bound to attract enemies the world over, but the power of Saruman has been underestimated, and now his hordes are heavily clad warriors spread out far across... Oh, sorry, his hordes of heavily clad warriors spread out far across the land. There are few who can now match the power of the Black Tower, and even the Dark Lord of Mordor begins to recheck his defences. There are some that do stand against the Dark Lord, though. Well, some that stand up against this bloody white wizard who has poisoned our brothers. Reavers there. We will get some defenders. We've got walls. We definitely have a garrison there, yeah. We've got a militia armory there, so we'll be fine. That should be enough to hold back that attack. Herek would love to have turned back and just dealt with that, but he knows the sooner we can deal with the southern pain, the better. We can deal with that and then just immediately come back, and we have no more worries to feel from the south. His people will be so much safer. But anyway, quick save there, but just gonna have a quick check. So that is us at 58 minutes, so that's pretty damn solid there. Oh, did I say that this is episode 7? Pretty sure this is episode 7. So let's just see, oh, come on, of course, because we didn't actually siege it last time, did we? Crumbs. Bloody Chieftain Freka. Made it away. Still, that's fine. I was hoping to just do an auto battle just to finish that, because now I'm tempted to just fight this. No. Either way, no, we'll do that next episode anyway. Occasionally going over an hour is not a problem, but an hour is already a very long time. King Rohan is going to war with Mordor, and the Dunlendings is very poor. That's going to be well, it's going to definitely take a load of Isengard's back, because now that I've jumped in, Isengard's definitely going to be quivering a little bit. Of course, they're frightened of me, but then now that Rohan's got to divide their attentions into the east as well, it's going to be messy. Let's get our spy off here now. See what Fosca's got to deal with. And recruitment is underway. There's still some recruitment that can be done. Let's grab a river spearman. And over here, nah. Let's get you moved up to this position here. You guys still coming over. Actually, I think let's just have you continue on. Ooh, that's quite a force actually. How much? Ooh. We've got a garrison though. We do have an armory there, which is good. And they are sieging with a substantial force. We will need to defend inside the walls for that one. And once again, we do have an armory too, to give us a little bit of a helping hand. These guys cannot really run over there in time, and Siduri has got nothing there. Buildings wise, let's see. Alkford, you're building that. You're building a chicken farm. Alright, Herat, herbalist, and herbalist. Yeah, I do like herbalists. As for you guys, we are a little bit more secure, and you're building a herbalist. Anything? Ooh, spearmen. I think you're probably just putting leather on them, but a man can dream that they're going to be retrained. And no buildings here. We could definitely crack a building down here. Let's go for a. What is it? It's a town, right? Yeah, it's a town. Probably, I'd love to get a moot hall, but I think we'll just do some farming here. just to get us a bit of money, get us a bit of shenanigans with that. So, thank you very much for this, guys. That was episode 7. We're now at turn 55, so we're definitely getting on in the game now. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. Thanks.